Other amendments. The Coney neighborhood and Brooklyn Community Blood Hurricane. The proposed actions will facilitate the development of approximately 6.4 entertainment destinations located at the project site, which is comprised of the proposed project area. Lotting number will be listed in the presentation. The proposed demapping grade change area will be a portion of boundary between West 12th Street and Stillwell Avenue. A volume of air over a portion of West 12th Street. A volume of air over a portion of Stillwell Avenue to be eliminated, discontinued, and closed. DMAP. And in change of the grading of a portion of Stillwell Avenue between Third Avenue and Wonderwell Way. Collectively, the proposed demapping grade change area in the community water district certification. Okay. Fire commission. The public hearing format. There will be a presentation on the humor. Then we begin the public speaking session. We have this space only until about 10 p.m. and then we must leave. We have almost 200 signed up to speak in person and by Zoom. We will not get to everyone who signed up to speak. You also have the option of submitting written comments after this hearing until the end of January. If you wish, you can send them to CD13, Community Board 13, and we will forward them to the appropriate party. The next step in this ULURP process will be the CD13 Land Use Committee meeting. It will be your next Wednesday, January 15th at 7 p.m. and the public is welcome to attend. Tonight, listen to me carefully. Tonight, everyone will be allotted 2 minutes to either ask a question or make a comment. Please be respectful of everyone's point of view. Cross conversations will not be permitted. If you want to have a discussion with someone, take it outside. I'm going to call 3 names at a time to speak. If you are here in person, please line up. And if you're on Zoom, please keep your back and unmute yourself. I would like to remind CD13 board members that in compliance with our bylaws, for the public hearing, they may only ask questions in order to retain their ability to vote on this action. A memo was previously sent to you about that. Now, for the presentation, please introduce yourself.
Thank you for coming. My name is Jody Stein. I'm with Shepard Mullen. I'm the land use attorney for the applicant. We're really excited to be here tonight to present to you our project and also the application, which is the city map change. You know that there's some information here, so we really hope that you can give us your attention and we're definitely willing and ready and able to listen to you and the comments that you have. So I would like to kick it off by introducing Peter McNeely from the applicant.
Let's start off by saying welcome and thank you for coming. I'm the technical president of the applicant, joined here by our team and partners. Good evening, everybody. My name is Paul Pippin. I'm part of Global Gaming Solutions, which is part of the Consolidation. We own and operate the largest casino in the United States, and we appreciate everybody coming out tonight to listen to the presentation. Thank you. Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm Sam Garrity. I'm the CEO of Saratoga Casino in Saratoga Springs, New York. We're a family business. We've been operating our business for over 20 years in the state of Florida.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Dan Kaplan. I'm a senior partner at FX Collaborative Architects in downtown Brooklyn. I'm going to walk you through our proposal. Good evening, and thank you for your attention. Next slide. So we're going to start with where is it, what is it? We're going to show you the design, the proposal, and talk you through the action. Next slide. This is a map of Coney Island. The square is to the right, the 4 theaters to the left. The area in question, to be 100% clear, is within the red line. The red line is bound by Surf, 15th Street, Jones Walk, and Underville Way. The other areas in blue, in green, are existing amusements and they're controlled by New York City Parks or EDC, and they will remain. Next slide. We know the history of Coney Island. You know it much better, but this is an amazing place, and our proposal seeks to really anchor it in the spirit of the history of Coney Island. We understand also that after its heyday, the disinvestment in the area has been, of the previous generation has really made the area go down. But what's happened recently has been really wonderful in terms of its renaissance. And we seek to, please.
They want the project that no cross compensation, no cross compensation, which otherwise will be asked to be. That's it. Okay, one thing, okay, and it's understand, disrespect, the people who try to hit the presentation and the people who want to speak, okay? Do this. Thank you.
Thank you. Next slide. So this is a description of actually what we're proposing. Next slide. So what are the principles? Number one, we are creating here a year-round entertainment casino complex that will create year-round jobs, year-round economic opportunities for the areas around it. We will establish a model of resiliency and sustainability, and the extensive investment will spur a transportation plan. Next slide. This is the existing conditions today. If you go to the next slide, this is the proposal, starting from the beach, working back, the boardwalk, the existing amusements will remain as is, and the project itself will really start at the north side of Underville Way. We'll have ground floor retail, food and beverage, parking, gaming, meeting, convention, and hotel, and a rooftop that will be open. This represents over $3 billion in private investment into this community. Thank you. Ground floor existing condition today. Next slide. And our proposal in diagram. Our proposal, and one of the real reasons for the ULURP action is the intention is to improve and turn Stillwell Avenue into a pedestrian gateway from the subway station to the beach. It'll be surrounded by retail. It'll be surrounded by active uses and traffic, loading, parking, pickups and drop-offs will be taken off of Surf and run into the English. Next slide.
Again, and the warning, and we hold up signs, rumble lines, that's what happens. You will be escorted out.
Okay, so the proposal includes acre of public open space at the street bed of Stillwell from Surf Avenue to the recently improved open space. This will be the gateway to Coney. Next. It will be improved from face of Nathan's to the base of the new building, new paving, trees, upgraded lighting, making it from a street to a pedestrian oriented space. Next. So at the end of that street, on the Wonderville Way, where the asterisk is, there'll be escalators and elevators that will bring you to a rooftop that will allow you to have views over the entire entertainment district and give you a destination. Next slide. So this is the tour. What does it feel like on the street? And experientially, you get off the subway, you see the gateway to Coney, you see entertainment, you see sky. Next slide. At the street, still looking south, a grand arch, lighting. Next slide, a little closer. Pedestrian orientation, basically from the face of Nathan's to the face of the new building, all that will be basically a plaza. That really is a people place that really turns this into an acre wide entrance plaza to the entertainment district. On the roof, there will be an open landscape place that allows people to go up and enjoy the view. Next slide, looking at the parachute drop and sunsets. Next slide. And really, the intent here is to bring year-round activity, year-round jobs, year-round economic activity, and welcome back the type of wonderful crowds that brought was in Coney Entertainment. And
Cross conversation. Because I'm gonna lie about it. Most people that we ask to leave. If you have a conversation, take it on the outside. Give some respect. Give some respect.
Let the guy say,
Give some respect. If you can't understand that they. Okay, understand here, so that everybody can understand clearly what the argument is about. If you are going to hit the wrong, it's supposed to work out that way.
thank you. We'll continue. So before I turn it back over to Peter for one minute, I want to say the architecture, the storefronts, the signage, the public space will all really relate to the historic spirit and architecture of Coney.
I just want to take a minute to talk about some of the direct community benefits that this project is bringing. So we're initiating Coney Island Development Trust, a $200 million investment. That's European. People hiring preference. So we're going to initiate programs with high check and local residents to give them first priority to career opportunities at the start. Public safety improvements, lighting on the street, security cameras, police presence on site, EMS facilities on site. Safety has a problem today. One of the biggest public spaces that we're being given back is on the roof of the project, which we didn't have to do. So we're going to create a 1 acre public space on the roof that's accessible for anybody in Coney Island.
Next slide, just now we're going to start to focus in on the actual rule of action. I want to talk about the ground floor plan. Basically, the way we have organized the ground plan is to get vehicles off of Surf, down the side streets. 15 will remain as is, with access to the amusements to the south. Stillwell, as I said, will be transformed into pedestrian-oriented space, but will of course have emergency vehicle access like all of these spaces do. 12 will be widened by 1 lane to allow taken out of the applicant's actual land to allow for more in and out, and see, most significantly, all of the drop-offs, all of the Uber access, all the parking access will be from an internal space, so we take vehicles off of service. Next. So from a traffic point of view, number one, this is a large project with a large investment. It will serve as a catalyst to bring the ferry to the pier. Number two, it will be a catalyst for bringing, will bring express service to Coney. Three, there'll be shuttle buses to and from the airports and transit. Four, employee incentives to use public transportation. On site, there will be improvements who can answer all of those questions. And on site, we're adding the traffic lane on 12. We're bringing the cars within the building. We are basically pulling traffic off of Surf Avenue, and finally, we're providing 100-foot wide, 1 acre pedestrian space from the entrance of the still that you say. Jody, you want to talk about the actions?
So now I'm gonna get into the actual UF action, which is why we're here. So these are the city map changes that we're proposing. Next slide. So here you can see there's two bridges, they're marked. One is over Stillwell Avenue and the other is over West 12th Street. Next, please. So we are seeking to demap the portion of Bowery between Stillwell Avenue and West 12th Street shown in blue. As well. There over Stillwell Avenue and West 12th Street to allow those bridges to connect the buildings together. You're going to be able to see that on Stillwell Avenue, we're raising the grade. Next slide, please. Next slide. So the grade, this is the existing grade today on Stillwell Avenue is 5 feet to 8 feet to 8.5 feet, back to 9.6 to meet Wonder Wheel Way. We are, next slide please, going to raise that 1 to 2 feet in different places to prevent flooding in the area, and also to meet the buildings, which will be at a building flood proof and at a higher elevation to prevent the area from flooding. Okay. This concludes our presentation, and Jack.
First round of speaking for the voting. First round of speakers is, and excuse me if I mispronounce your name. Maria Montalvo, Alexis Montalvo, and Keith Super. When you come to the podium, please state your name. Alexis Montalvo, and Keith Super.
Good evening, everyone. I just have a question. Well, two questions. I have a question. The first one is, what is the average wage of these employments that people are going to get? And what percentage of that is going to go to Coney Island residents?
From the wage standpoint, there would be a low percentage. Lots of union jobs. And that's what we do.
Good evening, everyone. Those are claims and those are for. Not here to argue with anybody. I'm just here to share my opinion. If anybody that lives in Coney Island remember, there was a book that came out in what, 2007, 2009? And it showed us everything that was going to be happening in Coney Island, right? All the empty parcels. I don't see anyone come out to all, there's 15 new buildings that's being developed. I don't see anyone out there protesting about none of those projects. They haven't given any jobs, excuse me, they haven't given anything to the citizens, the schools, the CEOs. The one thing they gave was jobs, because me and my guys here, we made sure that we went to these job sites and we told them that we want. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, if they don't build the police, they will still build on those parcels. And guess what? The community won't have a leg to stand on because we're not listening to what's being offered. You never gave the Coney, there will be. Again, hello everyone. My name is Keith Suba. I'm a friend, not a foe. Okay? All right? I was born and raised in this community. I live here my whole life. I am acting like. One thing you need for sure, and I don't have nothing against the community board. We need some new members. The Jacksons are. Funny other building. My name is Keith Suba, and I'm a friend, not a foe, and you always got a call, when you see me in the street, say hello. Thank you. This one.
Oh, be that. Oh, away.
On a union job that I'm getting up to, we have to review for preference for those jobs. So I'm only gonna ask the question that was at hand. How much of those jobs is not gonna make job? They're $30 an hour.
Those jobs like $30 an hour, labor change, and there's a community preference for those jobs, which means therefore hiring is a priority. Okay. The next three speakers are Alan E. McFarland, Ronald Stewart, and Andrew Rand. Please line up.
Yes.
Now, people, our folks who could not be here, with regards to the casino. Terrible idea. Absolutely awful that this is even being considered. The casino happened when they did this to Atlantic City. What? I want to get a lot of this. I didn't say much. And someone who was fascinated by the history of everything. Every since when they go back when they get not one coach, and a lack of respect. Showing their own historical structures. And they love to. I'm not talking about including casino. I've been 20 years for the majority of my life, but finally to a neighboring part of Brooklyn. This is not what the neighborhood needs. If they really want to hook down the island, let small, family-owned businesses. Good evening. My biggest thing is I wanted to hear what you probably have to offer and what they were saying and things of that nature. My name is Alan Thorne. I've been living in Coney my whole life. I've run youth organizations out there. The most important thing that I think that I heard today and what I've seen and witnessed from running organizations out there, we need partnership. We need resources for these kids, for the future.
That's right.
That's the past, the future. You have to think about these young children. You have to think about the future of Coney Island and what that looks like and what that represents. So to me, my thing is about human partnerships, human resources. When you go to the Crown Heights area, they have the major art owner centers for multi-purpose facilities that the kids can utilize. Me running organizations out here, I spend more money out of
Your
my
pocket,
pocket.
that's right,
I spend more money out of my pocket
that's right.
providing services for the youth in Coney Island. This is not
Right.
about the adults tonight. This is about the future.
That's
What
right.
does their future look like? What do we represent? So with that being said, right, so with that being said, we need a partnership. We need those resources. We need them to bring in and help bring in multi-purpose facilities for our youth. Right now, I have over 70 kids. I have over 70 kids that I cannot service for the time, because we're gonna park in Kaiser Park, in the cold. It costs a lot of money to be YMCA. And when you talk about the hub that income that all put out. Every hub that's been put out to service the kids are connected to project buildings. They connect the project buildings. The kids take crazy. They came over the project building, the project community center and Kerry Gardens. For whatever reason, that's why we are voting to get this facility. That's why we so yes, from what it sounds like, if these guys can guarantee $200 million, they will trust what the community. Because right now, we have how much time you want that to how much time you want that to I'm a native son of Coney. I was born and raised there. I am still here. Okay? They introduced a mapping structure. Anytime, listen to me, whatever side you're on, whether you're for it or against it, whenever someone introduces something in your house, you have to study it, you have to analyze it, do not take anything on face value. I watched as a little boy, standing on Ocean Parkway, in a rooming house. I watched how they motherize us, they undervalue us, and they misrepresented us. My mother, and a group of Latino mothers and Black mothers, they tried to push us out of Coney Island. They fought the government to make sure that we had a place to live. They introduced a demapping. They introduced something. We have to make sure that number one, is safe for us. This is not safe for us. Why we have to study. Go back and look at these people. Study the project. Don't be a fool at somebody just come in your house. And let me tell you something. There are enough jobs on the streets there. And I always say this. People out here 16, 19 for a job. You don't want to check just a job. Remember the Wizard of Oz. Remember the Wizard of Oz. And the Wizard of Oz.
Everything, so he gets,
And I'm afraid
you don't get 2 minutes.
some bullshit.
Ready. So we got 3 minutes.
And it's really better than being in here and start something. You can't take the law. All right, thank you.
Okay, next, speakers on the list, Marie, Marie, Shazada, and Erica Turner. All right.
Good evening, all. My name is Marie Margot Chavon. This is a community that has been taught so much in so many decades, and nothing came about. But now you have a development that wants to sit down with you and do something. And all of you say, no, 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 without finding why. How many of you have why, and nobody can answer. You have a program, a development, how much you say that is? And you say, no, we need resources in this community. You have businesses that are closing every day. You have businesses stay on to 136 that can't manage, that can't even pay their rent. What are you guys doing? Are you going to pay your money for Christmas? Do you want this going on? No, you go outside. You bring your money outside of your community. The development that's trying to bring resources back. Alan, you come and talk about the children. We have families that need jobs. We have mothers that need help in childcare. You say around. You have a community board that does not want you to succeed. They continue to keep Coney Island down. And beach is going on. My working beach is getting the license for business. My working beach is getting ready and serving in the school. And probably nothing. Nothing the community board has done. They talk about learning free for them, they have not done anything. And they went to this development, so what is happening? It's not them. It's what you know. And I'm saying, no, it's not the same at all. The comptroller already had Coney Island is thriving in jobs. You already outside Coney Island as well. So I'm sorry.
Cleaning the floor, that's the job you have to offer.
No, that's not only the job. We love on the beach. We don't need this development all around the beach, putting more garbage, putting away too many people. It's still gonna be traffic. I don't care how you map it out. It's still gonna be traffic. You can't run over and down First Avenue. You have to go in the loop. It's always going to be traffic. Nobody where you coming from. Not a long back when we work today to the community board. One more work for the community board. We see you. You see us.
I think it's on camera. You know what? I'll give it to the police. Don't engage with me. Don't engage. Marie, election night. I want to get my Marie.
The next speaker is the Dino DJ Rivera. The topic is you ready for a run? Okay. I want to start by thanking those who would put the casino here because they can see how special this area is. So I want to thank you for seeing that. But it is my opinion, respectfully, that we are not a good fit for each other.
Coney Island cannot house amusements and a casino. If you build it, one or both of us will fail, and if that happens, this entire community will suffer. We've seen empty lots and empty promises before. We've seen money come out of one pocket and go into the other one before. This is Coney Island, the people's playground. What do you want? Sometimes change is necessary. But there's a time and a place and a way.
We don't get residential rates.
So you want to give up that legacy of joy, that legacy of unity. It has been
Yeah, well, I'm not.
the honor of my family and I's life to be part of this community.
That's the last thing I want.
My grandchildren, and so many other people's American dreams have and continue to realize here. Think about it. We want to gamble that away.
Yeah.
Let's show them not just the greatness of our past, but our chronic conviction in our future aspirations. Let's show them who we are, because we are ready with this plan. Don't we see it? We know it feels like time is up. We are genuinely strong. We are proud.
Speakers are going to be Joe Packer, Estrella McLean, and Julia Stanford.
That's your sister. That's me.
No, get off the paper.
That's it. I ain't worried about these people. Wow.
Sorry, the sister of my sister. I'm respected around this room because you earned that respect. Okay, Coney Island, we've come a long way. We as one of the community leaders here, I can tell you what we did in fight to make sure that Coney Island is here, and Coney Island's here to stay. Okay, there's been a lot of change. Coney Island had a lot of empty lots. And when I see those empty lots, people didn't run here to try to build those lots up for us. They ran away from us. So now we're talking about an opportunity that never was created before. Now we had opportunities that once came and they left, and they came with empty promises. I'm only here to say that when I heard about the casino project, I was totally against it. I was more against the casino than anyone probably in this room. And I was talking to people and fighting with them about why we shouldn't have a casino. But then as Brother Ron said, you gotta do your homework. You gotta do your homework. You have to just everybody can tell you everything. I took trips. We went to Vegas, New London. We went to Atlantic City. You gotta do your homework. And when you do your homework, you'll find out it's very simple. You have a dying community, and people come now. Now, Dennis, I can say one thing about him. He's very fortunate coming with a wealthy family, you know. And he doesn't come from. We don't have those luxuries. You can't just say no. You have to fight with everything that we made in the hours. So I'm gonna read my statement because I wrote this statement. Okay. It says, as a long-time home life resident of Coney Island and an active community advocate for over 5 decades, I am compelled to express my enthusiastic support for the Coney Island project. You said it 2 minutes. You said it 2 minutes. Let me finish my statement.
trying to respect everybody, their part. It's not fair for them not to be heard, all right? So our next person that we know. That is good. Guys, I'm 10 minutes.
Everyone, we are all neighbors here, okay? I respect, even though we're on different sides of the aisle, we should still maintain that respect. We have a different opinion of one here, and that's fine. So, in lieu of that, not in lieu, but in reference to that, I'm gonna just read out my statement. So tonight, I join my fellow members from the Coney Island Neighborhood Revitalization Corporation, Yvonne Mattil and Sharia, to declare we do not support the Coney Island project. Revitalization efforts, many of which I actively participated in. I worked with an agency that built many of the single family homes in the area. That's what thousands of homes that I had worked on. And in addition, starting my own business on this peninsula. Having seen these changes firsthand, and given me, it has given me a deep understanding of some needs and concerns in our community. They promise jobs for a good percentage of our I've been able to find that this project is now a New York City initiative, raising serious dollars. Experienced developers have often made lofty promises about creating substantial living wage jobs that rarely materialize.
I'm gonna write it so they can read it. I'm gonna write it so they can read it.
Which are not guaranteed for local residents and position in gaming and hospitality. They often bring negative long-term consequences. These might include money laundering, prostitution, and the rising rate of crime. Additionally, the advance of artificial intelligence is real right now. Look, when you can pay with what God
Thank you.
Hi, everybody. It's me to see you, right, for the company. But I'm the next layer, right? All the developments that we need. To bring to the table. All they're doing is taking the grant. They're not making anything available to us at all whatsoever. At all whatsoever. They're building all over and none of these buildings get nothing back. Okay, they don't even make them affordable for us. You get a lottery, which you had 10 apartments in the whole building, for a lottery, what's affordable to us? Our jobs are seasonal, really. The business, I love you guys, but when you get residential rates, you haven't even given us anything back, so let's save it. Okay, it doesn't matter what the casino's gonna do, because you know what, nothing's been done, all these years, you guys are complaining about things that were. Had problems and you've done nothing at all. So now you want to hold the casino accountable for something that we should have taken care of a long time ago. A long time. Okay. That much money to the table. What do you say? Okay, no, what's the solution? And the same, there is people want to join them and you want to. But you know what, 200 million is a start. Nobody's ever, community leaders, they're not binding, so to say, well, you know what, let's make it different, let's make it binding. Let's put some money together and make it binding, make it different. We could do it. You know what? I love to see you be the first ones in the casino when it gets built. I'm going to take
Next speakers will be Ronnie Powell, Charles Chicago, and Marissa Solomon.
Ronnie's here.
I know, but that's a big ass rock. Yeah,
Ronnie's here.
that's right. I'm gonna keep it.
Capital.
And Rick Hall.
And the rest is on it.
I'm gonna give you the camera the day they open. Taking a picture of everybody who's
Rick's up.
there to spend money. Stop it.
Solomon, Coney Island. It's clear the casino developer Joe Sid is cynically trying to divide the Coney Island community. He's making promises to some members of the community who live a mile away from the proposed casino site that would come at the expense of others in the neighborhood, including the thousands of people who live right across the street from the proposed casino. Our quality of life would be completely destroyed, having to live right next door to this 24-hour-a-day casino complex. And ultimately, we know that Joe Sid's record of foreclosures, loan defaults, and lawsuits, these problems are not. Now Joe Sid wants the community board to demap the streets so we can build over them and replace Coney Island with a casino islands. And it's important to point out that the former Coney Island councilman, Dominic Carpio, who pushed through a controversial rezoning against the wishes of the majority of Coney Island.
Majority.
And allowed Joe Sid to build a 40-story building over the amusement area. Then Dominic Carpio leaves office and takes the influence he has only because the voters gave it to him and packages it up as if it belongs to him and sells it by becoming a lobbyist for the same person in building now, Joe Sid, and now wants to build a casino. When people say the system is rigged, this is what they are talking about. The streets inside, do not put the streets to do against the. And so demonstrated by the thousands of people who have signed our petitions. If you saw the next time, they get to.
The next three speak lineup, Maurice Robertson, Jill Smalls, Deborah Cloud. No, thank you. Maurice Robertson, Sheila Smalls, and Deborah Cloud.
Next one.
Then we'll move on. Coming in? Oh, okay. Okay, the next three to line up, Sari Seton, Pat Singer, and I.
I'm gonna shake things up. I don't know if you talk about emotions. I'm gonna talk to you about facts. Because this project is not
Excuse me,
Isn't it a fact that you live in Bay Ridge? Does that matter, right? Yeah. Businesses. Yeah. They us, hey. Anymore. Probably not to. You have to deserve more time than
Good day. Can I conduct the meeting? These meetings are
Right now. How is it fair that speak over us, but we can't speak over them? Whatever. That's work on Murphy Avenue and see facts. 2 minutes ago, and people were screaming at me, and I still talk.
Out screaming.
That's right.
I'm gonna talk about facts.
Yeah.
You want to know what you can get right now?
I'm
$530,000 square foot, multi-purpose, creative facility. What's the creative facility? And so to be going on county to square foot, not even 7,000 square feet on three thoroughly great space, which includes kitchens, open space, a 55,000 square foot runway skating rink with a skateboard. That's what this developer would have built there during the last 25 years.
Okay, let's move on to the next three. Suzette Robbins, Matt O'Brien, David Graziano.
I took to my own job.
Coney honest speak.
Yeah, but they
Lessons to everyone here, okay? That's first and foremost. Peace and blessings. I'm not here to fight or argue with anyone, because everybody here is entitled to their opinion, right? Yes, okay? But this is what we want, don't sit well with me. So moving forward right now, me, my opinion, I'm for the decision for a whole lot of reasons. No, you want to support. I'm getting your respect, give it to me. All right, some of us is long time friends here. Just because something is gonna go down here, whether we have control over it or not, we still, at the end of the day, have to show respect for everyone that comes here, okay? I show you respect, I would like it in return, all right? We can all sing together, but we all can't talk at the same time. I have my own reason. I'm a born native of Coney Island. Coney Island has 55 years here, ain't never move away. All right, I'm a product of this community. I did say no to that job? I travel the world and I visited many casino places. Stars, they have benefits. Kids, you know what? Adults, they retire from this. How much of a damage is it going to do? We should have the DOT there to change the driving in and driving out of Coney Island. The problem is a one way. It's a one way getting in and getting out. There's a whole lot of things we can do. You know what? There's more than one way to skin and cat. Fighting with each other is not gonna make it. It's not gonna make it.
I'm gonna move that, but you know what? Y'all not gonna get anywhere with this.
No, okay,
All the yelling and screaming,
the screen here has to be
all the
clear.
yelling and screaming, go ahead.
We need everybody here to step back here. People are sitting down here too. People are sitting down here too. Please. All right, please, we have yes. So, everybody, please move back here. There are people sitting down and they cannot see. Thank you. All right.
That's one of the journey. It's kind of. No, because I keep-
I'm having a brand listening. Working and parking dispense for the site being considered for the Coney. I'm firmly against the Coney interfering in our neighborhood unless the extraordinarily rich entities who want to become our neighbors would agree to an enforceable community benefits agreement that would look something like 6 months. First point, funding all public schools on the Coney Island Peninsula at the same rate as the closest charter schools in our neighborhood. This means that the public schools, most recent IRS, what they managed to raise that year, the Coney should donate that to every school in the peninsula. Point two, provide paid membership to anyone who lives on the peninsula to join the Coney Island YMCA. This YMCA closed after COVID, and if we have that, maybe this come out, this YMCA will stay open for that. Point three, provide funding to tenant associations on the peninsula and the amount that the Coney and the tenant association members agree to that will enhance the living conditions in all the buildings. Point four, fund the local libraries on the peninsula so they can have additional hours and additional technologies that will provide residents of our community with state-of-the-art individual. Point five, fund the business improvement district along Murray and Cirque Avenue so that none of the local merchants will have to use their hard-earned income to improve the streets of Coney Island. And finally, the enforcement community benefits agreement would include a part of the agreement that they must pay for all legal costs should the residents of the community need to take the Coney to court for not following through with any of the items. As a really good suggestion, I suggest you bring majority on reclaiming your community. You don't have to live out of it, able to live in a better one. As a third party to help negotiate and enforce the community benefit between the Coney and the Coney Island community. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Anything? Also, the panel here. It is not from the panel. Why, please, people can hear you in. William Martin. Lucy Diaz. Matthew Mendez.
And you don't go to jail, and jail, everybody, my question is to the. You said 200 million. in trust. This 200 million, that you're placing in a trust. Will you still be giving that money to the community if you do not receive the license? If you do not receive the gambling license? In addition, why have you not given 200 million to the community as of today? Say that you will fix the bloodlines. Remember, you were surprised people. The entire bloodline will cost $700 million to repair. So if you're giving me 200 million, we'll get there and put it on this bloodline. I'm gonna end this as they respond to my questions because I am a board member and I have to vote for this. But I want to tell Councilmember Justin Brown, the people have spoken. And we in favor of this.
They have not.
Let's nobody takes someone. Is listening to.
No, you're not.
Eddie Law, the district manager, told me that they can't connect us. Oh, no, I can't at this point. No, I'm all on rust already. Yes. Okay. Okay, okay, thank you. Bye. I know, be careful. Okay, bye-bye.
So the $200 million is contingent on getting license, right? But before that, for the next 2 years, as you know, we have this, we have been supporting programs, we have been giving out food, we have been active. We have been here.
Quiet, please.
The other part, we're gonna get questions, I'm not trying to answer it, but, so that's.
So Dave, who's gonna do that?
What's wrong with you? Are you guys use up social media? Now, you wanna choke on it?
No more.
Thank you.
Angela, Pacheco? The next thing, Mark Burdick, Sam Bischoff. Okay, those two. One.
I question with the developers, you don't get the license, presumably approved the green mapping, key mapping. What happens? Doesn't matter. And I'm second question, I was wondering if you had an actual projected traffic. Number of buses per day, number of cars per day. And I know you're saying that you can decide, but you can earmarked on the West Coast. So what do you do now? And that's what the question.
So for the application, it only goes into effect if the average example of casino license. That's the answer to your first statement. And for the second question, the numbers are in the environmental impact statement, which is online and public.
The next speaker is, Stuart, Jonathan Cummings, Roman Peters. So I have. Jonathan Cummings. Jonathan Roman. Warren.
Good evening, everyone. I'm here tonight because, like us, I love Coney Island. I'm proud to be part of this neighborhood. We want to see it grow. And like many of you, I want more jobs, more visitors, and a real investment in this community. But I believe building a casino is the wrong way to achieve that. I read about the tools that the developers are promising. On paper, it sounds like generous offer, but let's take a closer look and ask some important questions. Who will really control this money? How much of it will go to the projects we actually care about? And what happens when the casino is built and the developers move on? Promises like these often look good up front, but history tells us they rarely deliver on what's been pledged. Ask yourself this: am I really going to sell my neighborhood to a billionaire that doesn't know anything about it? Tearing up our streets, opening the amusement park, and changing the character of our neighborhood. And let's not forget the increased traffic, crime, and strain on local resources that come with casinos. No amount of money can fix those issues once the damage is done. We're all here for one reason, because we care about Coney Island. We want a neighborhood that lives and brings in visitors year round, but there are better ways to do that. Ways that don't sacrifice our history or the things that make Coney Island unique. Are we not moving to see a location that can handle it better? Why are we investing in businesses and attractions we already have instead of replacing them? See, like I'm making money to billionaire developers while leaving us alone. Time for their credit plans. Something that truly builds and not just these suits over here. Not on this development proposition. We are the people of this neighborhood, not these greedy billionaire developers.
The next three, please. The next three speakers, David Mankiewicz, Sabrina James, Tina Donovan.
I live on 23rd Street. I will make it in the and I've been here for 30 years. And while I've seen a lot of things, I understand that we want to do better, that we want our neighborhood to be better. But this is a family. The thing that I love most about Coney Island is that we are a family. I can work for 20, 30 years, 30, 60 years, and not have to. I enjoy it. And when we get these people coming here, they're going to say, you don't know, not so. Everybody. But the worst, and I'm gonna be able to come in and out, we already have problems with parking in the street because houses taking over the parking lot today. So what is gonna happen when these people come? They're not only gonna stay trying to walk in the parking lot, we're gonna be like, you need to go to the second time. Take out parking. It's that, I don't want 20 years, we don't have parking anymore, especially in the summer. Now they're gonna do it all year round. This is not good. If you go to 3 blocks past the Atlantic City Boardwalk, you will see what that did to the neighborhood. You will see more prostitution,
Sorry about that.
Well, see, the kids don't, but you have to give community. You understand? Make sure that's over there.
Yeah, I live right where they're gonna put the casino.
My name is Martina Darby. A billionaire developer is wanting to replace Coney Island with a massive casino. A billionaire is wanting to replace over 150 years of rich New York City history. Please, I celebrated every childhood birthday since the age of 5 with my family. It's my time. I my first day with my partner. It's trying to replace discover my purpose in life and create a performer in New York City. Sideshow. That's right, I'm a big show. I don't understand. Why a billionaire, somebody who could build this project anywhere, but target something as culturally significant to New York City as a island. I do not understand that. But while I can see a artistic calling breaks my heart, it means that generations of children may never get to experience genuine joy and excitement. That I cherish all these years. Why can't we focus on preserving what already exists?
Oh, no, they're gonna change. They're gonna change.
Why can't we focus on preserving what already exists instead of disbanding it for something new? Build the hospital, build the shelter, build the food bank. You talk about the future of Coney. I am the future of Coney.
Okay, I'm being thank you very much.
Thank you.
I am Peter here. And Debbie, Deborah Packer.
And I'm going to do it more since the early 1970s.
Have a warm young man. Back to.
I'm giving my time.
Good. So with Deborah. Deborah. And you'll, Tricia, Rita.
Better. By the way, hi people on Zoom. I know you can see us or hear us, but we're thinking about you. As an artist, as a queer activist, Coney Island is one of the few places in the entire Brooklyn where queer interests like us can exist, can thrive, can show. If you want to be spread to the Island, you are ready. What is wrong with you? And let me tell you something. You can the Island. You can only make it for a month. Wearing Coney t-shirts. A lot of them have left. But while there was no vicinity that's still here. So all those people who are wanting to get to Coney here, who are protesting a homeless shelter in Bethlehem, and you are homeless.
I am from Coney Island. Born in Coney Island. I am from Coney Island. And don't tell a queer immigrant that I'm not.
I've been in this neighborhood since the early 1970s. So I've seen many changes in the island. I remember the time when there were just lots. I remember the time when I used to walk from Still Avenue across Hyde Park, 3 o'clock in the morning, by myself, and there was a cop on the beat following me, making sure I got home safely. That's the way Coney Island was. But the thing is, things change. The only thing that's constant is change. And we all have to understand that. And because it is going to come, the least we can do is get together and reason together. The things that Pat said before, those 6 points are very valid. And I know the emotions are high, but sometimes if you say no, then no to all opportunities. You need to get together and speak. Coney Island is a hot commodity. There was a time when only the people who lived in Coney Island knew that people lived in Coney Island.
Oh.
That's when Coney Island, everybody wants a piece of the pie. If they want a piece of this pie, what can you do for me? That's what you need to be doing in your space. What can you do for me? And there's a lot of things that we do. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry.
That's the
Will do.
tough one, it says it's gonna be.
Addie.
And then the next.
That's okay.
Okay. The next three, Memphis, Amendment Deutsch, Gary Schneider. David Fiery, Wallace Tisch.
I've run a nonprofit in Coney Island for 15 years. In a second, I'm gonna bring up Rachel, who still is on the screen, as our board chair. A lot of people have said a lot of things that matter. I want to bring up one thing. The casino rendering is massive, a monolith. It is going to be across the street from not only a school, but a school, a preschool, and a playground.
Yes.
Does that sound safe to you? Or distillery, if you put another addictive monolith containing something that is dangerous, creates crime, and addictive across the street from children? People destinations some of the time, but people live here all of the time. I'm gonna bring up Rachel for a second. I don't think you want that.
Thank you very much. Quiet, please, the next three, David Fiery, Wallace Tisch, Ezra Chuck. Raise your hand, come up to the podium. The next one is Mr. Revolver, Daniel Linda Harrison.
Good evening, my name is Linda Harrison. And I'm really touched by the young man that spoke earlier about the youth. Because that was the first question I asked when I heard about the casino. Why are we pushing our youth out of the entertainment district? Why are we making space less for families to come to? You know, everybody wants Coney Island to be better. We all want economic impact to increase in our community. We all want better. Both before and against, we all want that. But there's a price we are not willing to pay. We are not willing to pay for the safety of our residents.
Building exposed will continue to 2015, so.
Hey, my name's Daniel. I was born and raised in New York. I'm a part of like a volunteer run artist collective called Avon Community. And it's comprised a lot of native New Yorkers who've been here for a decade plus. We recently put on an event at El Dorado, the Coney area in Coney Island. And it was like really, really fun, you know, a lot of people came through. We brought a lot of good business there, and I feel like I understand the need for jobs, I understand like where you guys are coming from. But just thinking as a resident, I'm excited to be from New York, because of the culture that we bring as people. Not just large businesses, but just regular people that you can buy from small businesses. You know, there's always a big part in culture that brings business and attracts certification, so. I'm just thinking about that.
Next, three, in Tyrone, Mr. Levy, Garfield, and Louise, last in time. Okay. Okay. One second. Okay, the next three, okay, the next speaker will be Ron Tyler. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ron Tyler. I've been a resident within 2 or 3 miles of this area for more than 75 years. My background is fully urban. I went to be a student in high school, to protect college. I live in Green Brooklyn. The first vice president of KD 115, the neighboring community board here. I also work with volunteer organizations as an honorary board member. And I won't spend valuable time talking about legitimate concerns about drugs, crime, social problems, tripling the gambling, traffic nightmares, and emergency vehicles. I'm not going to waste your time. I want to give you a quick picture. This casino might be considered a little shot, but there's a chance everyone else knocks it out. If one of the Queens, 3 in Manhattan, get knocked out, these people are naked. So, I think that's what the development of the country wants. The big rich developers, they have deep pockets, and they want to take advantage of the young people in this neighborhood. Yes, sir. It's always about their profits. They're not getting the benefit of you, they talk like they want the benefit of you. They talk, they bring lobbyists, the lobbyists are paid to make you feel okay. But in the end, it's not going to be okay. You look at any urban casino around the country, it's a disaster. But they never deliver. And they said today that for $200 million in somewhere of the fund. When it comes to government projects, $200 million not even dropped in the bucket. I was saying very few of you are standing direct benefit from this supposed $200 million. Now, what you know, once they get what they want, they're gonna forget you. But then go on the marketplace, they supposedly can invite you to these 2,000 low-paying jobs. And say, we love the community. Right? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ryan. Next speaker will be John Powell.
My name is John Chicago. I was born here 28 years ago. I am the father of a 2-year-old and a 3-week-old. I don't have a fancy title. The only title I have, and I will fight like anyone else does, is for their children.
That's right.
When my 2-year-old girl grows up, If it would have been a curse upon us, would have been built. If my 3-week-old son wants to have fun with friends, what would he have access to in his backyard? For my kids, I'm against this. Send your kids.
The next set of speakers is Danielle Howell, is the lead, Buckman and Louise Mazzarella. Are they here? Okay. The next one is J.R. Lopez, Meg Johnson Davidson, Harry Faye Johnson Davidson. Are they here?
Apparently not.
Let's move on. I don't think they're here.
Here's this Coney Island 2024. Island USA, a historic organization. Well, campaigning during my reign, it was my platform to keep Coney Island weird. Coney Island invites us all to be our most authentic and strange selves. It's a kingdom for the freaks, a refuge for the weird. You know, it's the magic and the charm away from this neighborhood. We would lose so many local businesses, amusements, attractions, rides, the beautiful view. Thor has had so many properties in this neighborhood for years. They have failed to invest in these local businesses and the community. So why would this casino be any different? We the island, the true people's playground.
Their table, not mine. They already got a pretty big effing table.
Quiet, please. Ryan McKenzie, Scott Modlin, Joseph Jamal.
I'm Martin Watson Davidson, aka Phil Pellet, from the Coney Island Circus Sideshow. The word they say, casinos are barometer for what will happen here. Vegas is identity as casinos. Atlantic City is not a destination. In the last 3 business quarters of 2024, Atlantic City casinos have lost money. Pennsylvania casinos have lost money. This is not the concern. And I do think we need more investment in our measurable community. With local businesses if you're invested in, can be a destination on par with the French Quarter for our heritage and our unique art and our community. You know, in Egypt, the pyramids are really there. We do not need more from the Coney because we are really here.
We have a party. In the back, Jonathan,
Yeah, hello, my name is Christopher Leon Johnson. I used to be a committee member for the community for under the Victoria Leadership from 2024 to 2025. I'm for the casino.
For the time that they moved, they other people, I was 38 going out on 36th Street. 74 years old. Coming out won't be nothing there. And by not won't be nothing, that means I had to fend for myself. So I lost 30 years of my life in prison. You people yelling about being dollars, you're not gonna see everybody nowhere. You're not gonna see it. It's not for you. It's for corporations. Don't be, I'm all, they suffer, they have right, when I came here, when I moved to go down, and I had to move to go, I was in a bungalow on 29th Street in Surfland. Yeah. What are you doing, baby? When they know all these projects, they don't come to see us. Right.
You gotta make a place for yourself. Our people need drains, they need opportunity. The only way to get that is.
Economic and political factors. Casino was built in a big city. The crime rate was 134 per 1,000 residents. That tripled in the next decade. New York City.gov statistics show that 24% of residents face poverty, 6% higher than the rest of New York City. 58% are rent burden, and 210 out of every 1,000 residents has faced incarceration. There's one supermarket for every 29 bodegas. And those 39% of residents receive SNAP benefits, 21% are facing homeless insecurities. Your rush to pay $3 billion to make an already vulnerable community more dangerous and expensive, also lack of knowledge. Not to mention that we are sinking 2.6 millimeters per year. By 2050, parts of Coney Island that face flooding yearly are going to face it monthly. Investment. How long will it actually last? Say no to building. No to
Good evening. My name is Jack Kaplan. I'm the Vice Chair of Community Board 12. Those representing the FJCC, a coalition which represents over 200 schools, synagogues, yeshivas, and organizations here in South Brooklyn. In 2022, New York legalized online sports betting, which brought in tremendous amounts of cash for the state. What casinos like to tell you is that the people spent over 16.5 billion taxable dollars on gambling in New York State. What the casinos don't tell you is that calls to the New York State Gambling Addiction Helpline in 2022, the same year, increased by a whopping 26%. In April of 2023, I spoke here at CB13 against the proposed casino. A video that went viral on Jewish media. After it went viral, I received a text from someone I know that lives right here in this neighborhood. He told me to keep up the good fight against gambling in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
He should know a thing or two about gambling. Several years ago, he lost everything to his spouse's terrible gambling addiction. Without him knowing, their life savings were empty, their children's college fund gone, their house foreclosed on, which followed by years of a bitter divorce. This is just one example of why we must not allow a casino to be built in our neighborhood. And it's a shame. It is a shame that New York State is willing to trade the devastating effects of gambling addiction for tax revenue. Casinos have never fulfilled their supposed mission of stimulating stagnant economic area. What they have done is created terrible situations with people in debt, divorce, and mental health crisis, many times ending up with substance and brain cancer. The damage of casino brings prioritize any simple economic benefit, and I encourage everyone to get up on this board to vote against it. Thank you.
My name is Moses, and I grew up in the Coney community since I was a kid. Now, this situation right now, I am just getting caught up with everything, so forgive me, but I do have a question for the community, because it sounds like what the community cares most about is the safety of the people who are going to be impacted by this development. So, I have a question. I do believe that if you're going to get what you want out of this situation, right? The safety of the community should be your number one priority. Now, I do not agree that $200 million would suffice and would make the community happy to have something like this a part of it, right? And since it's not we're not talking about a billionaire, we're talking about a billionaire development. This means that this guy who is the billionaire, he's making his money outside of this already. He's already a billionaire. So why couldn't offer the people just $250 million or whatever you want to suggest? And my question to you is this: since the concern of the community is the safety of the people who are going to be impacted by this casino, are you guys prepared to put aside and allocate at least an additional $1.5 to $2 billion that will be set aside for the community and the people who are going to be impacted, which cover their hospital bills within a 6 or 7 mile radius of the casino? That way that if the crime does happen and you guys don't have control of the criminals who are going to commit this crime, that you guys at least are helping and aiding with the hospital bills and also along with the revitalization. So the community that you're coming into will feel that even though you're not able to solve the crimes, but you're at least helping the people in having the necessity that they may need on top of the jobs that they also will need, so that way the community can feel as if they're not being around or taken advantage of.
Yeah,
Joe.
oh, I'm sorry. Okay, well, I'm trying to watch it. Starting the mentorship program. One of the things that I've heard a lot about today is the youth and how the youth are affected or will be affected. But I've not heard too many people say that they actually work with the youth. I haven't heard too many people say that they have done their lives with the time with the youth. For well over 20 years. Well over 20 years. Anything and the building, okay, to work with our youth, through entrepreneurial skills. When you witness the lives of children, when you witness the lives of young men and women, impacted and changed for the better. They need to see themselves, they need to see their family. You know that you know what? Like I said, folks, if you've been out here with your sleeves up, they're probably going to be in the position that they are in right now. So we need to carry. I read the painting, I read the learning, and I'm willing to do the evidence necessary to see what they are to fruition. Thank you.
worried about. So one building is sitting there, that's a great example. They also promise jobs, they promise revitalization. If you go there, the people who live there were not thriving. In 2024, the 12 casinos there raised over $500 million in profit, and the unemployment rate is still at 14%.
That's right.
Here's what's going to happen even if the jobs are good. You bring this here, and property value is going to shoot through the roof along with your rent. Right. Especially, I'm not going to save you when your rent doubles and you have to get evicted. Nobody's gonna come and still not gonna save you when your small business isn't paid by all your things are targeted. You want to create jobs and invest in education. You don't need more people knowing how to work a laptop, saying we need lifeguards. We need teachers. That's what every time it rains. We have been building the playground of the construction for years. You want to bring people year round? Not much of the amphitheater, build it there. Our neighborhoods have bringing industry that relies on gambling addiction. But near resort, people who actually live there, not people who go there for fun to spend money. Show me people who live around those areas that actually benefit from it.
Seven PM here. Okay, so you could not get it today, you could not get it today, we will have it for next week. And also, you can also say your comments to the community board, now I can now, you can give us a call and you can give us a statement or questions and we'll present it for the next meeting. All right.
Yes, you want to see? Them still resources, take the gardens, and turn them into buildings. I see them not about the kids that being killed, students, they don't do nothing for our community. Everybody wants to take resources and never do nothing for people. So how do you expect it to offer union jobs when it's an entry process? We have the power, but people have the power.
Everybody in the game. I know we couldn't get everybody to speak, there were almost 300 speakers. We would need an entire weekend for this.
Well, we gotta do it then.
But I think we really fine now, and I appreciate everybody coming and doing the best, trying to have the forum. We're gonna have another meeting like, the district manager said, next week, next Wednesday, same time, same station. Same place.